Good morning, everyone. I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and we are coming to you live from our new studio, Studio B, here at the Hebrew Home. And this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. So because this is our first broadcast from this new studio, things may feel a little different, they may look a little different, and they may sound a little different. So of course, give us a call and let us know. Let us know what you think, any changes you want to see, and give us some feedback because, like I said, this is all new. Anyway, today is Monday, February 22nd, and the time is 10:30, and we have a great show planned for you today, so let's jump right into it with the weather. So it's rain showers early with precipitation turning into a mixture of rain and snow for the afternoon. Temps nearly steady in the mid to upper 30s, and the winds south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 100%, and snow accumulations will be less than 1 inch. All right, let's move into this day in history. February 22nd, in 1909, the Great White Fleet, which is the first U.S. fleet to circle the globe, returns to Virginia. In 1934, It Happened One Night, directed by Frank Capra and starring Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert, opens in New York's Radio City Music Hall, and it won Academy Awards for Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay in 1935. And in 1980, so this is a little sports related, this day in history, Miracle on Ice. U.S. ice hockey team beats heavily favored Soviet Union 4-3 at Lake Placid in one of the biggest upsets in Olympic history because the Americans go on to win the gold medal. In 2009, this is pretty cool, Heath Ledger posthumously wins the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight. Did everybody see that movie? I hope you did. It was a fantastic movie, and his performance was unbelievable. It was, I mean, he really deserved it. All right, guys, moving on. National Day. Today is National California Day, National Cook a Sweet Potato Day, and National Margarita Day. So that's pretty fun. This is our first time broadcasting out of the studio, so it's really interesting to me because we have like now a little audience out there. Hey, Daniel, which is pretty cool. So maybe you guys can stop by, just come on by, and we'll be happy to say hi. Oh, so our birthdays. It's our residents celebrating birthdays today: Joanne S., Lucille G., Luella J., and Carmen R. Happy birthday. We actually don't have any staff birthdays today, but our celebrity birthday, there's actually a few notable celebrities who were born on February 22nd, starting with George Washington, then Drew Barrymore. I just finished watching the series Santa Clarita Diet with Drew Barrymore. It was so great. If you guys have Netflix, check it out. It's unfortunately no longer going on. They're not making any more episodes, but it's a really fun, upbeat zombie series, if that's possible. And anyway, it's also Steve Irwin's birthday. So as you all know, he was the crocodile hunter, and he tragically passed away, which I always thought was from a crocodile, but it's not. He passed away from a stingray. Freak stingray accident. So sad about that, but celebrating him. Today's birthday horoscope, guys, for February 22nd. Your talents for juggling lots of things could be tested today. You may get challenged with problems that need your skill for thinking outside the box. Being rigid in your thoughts or actions isn't the way to get things done on a day like this. Flexibility, negotiation, and good old-fashioned heart-to-heart chats will be more in line for success with today's energy. Today's soul advice: life is a series of cycles. Each one drives you to the next and is a mix of celebration and heartache, love and loss, beginnings and endings. And even a road through the mountains must inevitably reach a difficult slope, but the incline must also eventually wind back down. Take both as they come, and don't forget to enjoy the ride. All right, my favorite topic. Let's see see what the kitchen is cooking up for us today. Our lunch entree is meatloaf with mushroom gravy, peas, and fresh mashed potatoes. For dessert, black and white cookie. And then for dinner, the soup is a mushroom barley. Entree is fish croquettes with stewed tomatoes, and for dessert, pound cake. All right, guys, so on to our news segment, the sports news. I wanted to bring in, sometimes I focus on one sport and then a different sport. So today we're just going to do a little bit weekend news, but a little summary of a few different sports. So starting with the NBA, and this is by AP basketball writer Tim Reynolds. The Minnesota Timberwolves fired coach Ryan Saunders on Sunday night, hours after the team with the NBA's worst record this season lost for the 8th time in the last 9 games. A person with knowledge of the situation said that the Timberwolves were finalizing plans to introduce Toronto assistant Chris Finch as the new coach on Monday. The person spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because Finch's hiring has not been formally completed. Okay. ESPN first reported Saunders' dismissal, and The Athletic first reported Finch's looming hiring. Saunders, the 34-year-old son of longtime Minnesota coach Flip Saunders, was with the Timberwolves for part of 3 seasons, going 43-94. Minnesota has the league's worst record this season at 7-24 and is already 7.5 games out of what would be the final play-in spot for the Western Conference postseason. For Major League Baseball, Denver. Colorado Rockies veteran outfielder Ian Desmond is opting out for a 2nd straight season. Desmond announced on Sunday in his Instagram account that his desire to be with my family is greater than my desire to go back and play baseball under these circumstances. I'm going to train and watch how things unfold for now. In his statement to opt out, leaving the door open for a possible return. The 35-year-old Desmond is in the final year of a 5-year, $70 million deal he signed in December 2016. He's scheduled to make $8 million this season. Colorado has $15 million option for 2022 with a $2 million buyout. All right, on to hockey. State Line, Nevada. Nathan McKinnon scored a dazzling goal more than 9 hours after assisting on another to highlight a most unusual and lengthy outdoor game at Lake Tahoe that the Colorado Avalanche won 3-2 over the Vegas Golden Knights. The game started Saturday in bright sunshine that led to a delay of more than 8 hours following the first period because of poor ice conditions and ended in the dark nearly 11 hours later. Alec Martinez and Alex Touche scored for Vegas, and Marc-Andre Fleury lost for the 3rd time in 3 career outdoor starts. I know, it's a funny thing, right? With hockey, you can't really pronounce any of the players' names. And so that's true of me too, so I apologize. In Sunday's game, the Boston Bruins beat the Philadelphia Flyers 7-3. All right, guys, that's our sports news for today. Instead of a positive news story today, I wanted to share with everybody what I did. I was off this past week for President's Day week, and one of the things that my husband and I love to do pre-kids, we haven't done it until last week, since before having kids, was ski. Every Valentine's weekend, we would drive up to Stowe, Vermont, and just spend a couple of days skiing, and he snowboards. But obviously life with kids is a little bit different, and we were not able to do that up until last week. So let's take a look over at the viewing space, and this is Hudson. So he's my middle guy, and this is he took a lesson, and this is his first time on skis. Oh. And this is the family. So Christopher is wearing the red and black jacket, and then it's me holding Hudson, and that's my husband, Chris. And then Cassidy. So the other thing that happened this past week was my daughter, who many of you remember me walking around with big old Marley, really, really pregnant last year. So obviously I had a baby girl, Cassidy, and she just turned 1. So this is a picture of her. And her name, we selected her name, and it's actually a Grateful Dead song. And one of our friends had the lyrics printed for her, the lyrics to the song Cassidy. So that's her. And this was her earlier in the morning, opening her presents. Of course, it took everything for the boys not to jump in there and just rip open the presents for her, but they were very good. And there she is crawling away. And I think that's it. So that was my week. I had a great week with my family, and let us know if you enjoyed skiing, or maybe some of you have family who snowboards or other winter sports. Give us a call and let us know. We want to hear from you. That's our show for today, guys. So remember to tune into Channel 8 later. We have What's the Story with Kate. That's at 11:15 coming up right after this. Then Exercise with Deborah this afternoon at 1:30. And then Resident Council at 2:30. And we actually have a special guest for Resident Council, so please remember to tune in. We have some really exciting news. I'm sure many of you heard that the governor announced plans for nursing homes and visitation, and we don't know what that's going to look like yet, but we're so excited to find out. And we'll share it with you as soon as we know. So that's our episode. Give us a call. Let us know how you liked our new studio, or anything else you want to talk to us about. And that's it for us for today. So have a wonderful day, everybody. And I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and this is Good Morning Hebrew Home.